Steve, the question with any situation like this, whether it's viral or whether it's informational, does boil down to inoculation. And it is perhaps a sad observation that as part of the public health strategy of the United States, experts are telling us that people need to have information inoculation from what they hear from that podium, that what you hear from Dr. Fauci is something you can act on, and what you hear at times from the president you have to inoculate against. Steve, take a look at the president being pressed on this.
I'm wondering if you're concerned, this VA study showed that actually more people died that used the drug that didn't, and I'm wondering if Governor Cuomo brought you back any results.
No, we didn't discuss it, and I don't know of the report. Obviously, there have been some very good reports, and perhaps this one's not a good report, but we'll be looking at it. We'll have a comment on it.
A panel of experts at the NIH is actually now recommending against the use of hydroxychloroquine in combination with Z-Pak, which is something you've
we'll
been
take
recommending.
A look at that. I'm always willing to take a look.
Steve?
Well, exactly. I mean, the first issue is, why is the president of the United States standing behind a podium and giving opinions on what medication to take with regard to a virus that's a novel coronavirus? It's extraordinary. It's the plot out of Contagion with Jude Law, the huckster, trying to sell Persithia to the people who are dealing with the disease in the fictionalized movie. It's just outrageous that the president did that. And now we have some scientific findings that show that, again, he was trying to survive the moment, trying to deliver happy talk, trying to sustain, I guess, his sense of whether he's winning or losing that day. We've read accounts that his view of the White House and the presidency is that it's a reality show and each day is a new episode. Now, Little John and Meatloaf can be fighting one day and be enemies the next on The Apprentice, but it doesn't work that way in real life. So there's an accumulation of all of this that comes together. And so what we see is the most inept response in American history to a life and death crisis by an American leader. And so every day, the president of the United States gets up there and he misinforms the public. He misinforms the public purposefully. He does it for politics, the finger pointing, the blame gaming, the campaign that's ahead. We can look forward to a ceaseless string of race baiting, nationalism, populism, finger pointing, blame gaming about all of this. And this is the warm up that we see playing out at 6 o'clock every night by a president who refuses to accept responsibility, to accept culpability at all on anything, in particular this. But here's the reality. Everything that he said and he did on videotape. And it's going to be very difficult, I think, for him to walk away from all of the misleading things he said over time as the American people deal with the consequences of all of this.
Well, you know, Steve Schmidt, even by the standards of Steve Schmidt, you are on a roll. Dr. Roy, you have Steve bringing in Jude Law's character in Contagion, Meatloaf, and Lil Jon. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.